1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. That's the exercise I'm going to teach you today, guys. I'm Jeff Schneider. Got Maybelline over here. You can call her May. And this is a great rhythm exercise. It's really going to strengthen your time because it forces you to feel subdivisions that you may not normally feel. So here's how you do it. It's all about grouping in 5. Grouping your eighth notes in 5. So what we just did there, I showed you at the beginning. First, I established the groupings of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, you can do this with the metronome. I encourage you to use a metronome, especially since this grouping can be a little bit odd, no pun intended, right, Maybelline? Because 5's an odd number. So set your metronome slow to begin, 40 beats per minute, 50 beats per minute, something like that. And they'll be clicking, and just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you're able to do that, then you're going to count eighth notes. So that would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm counting eighth notes in the key signature of 4, 4. So that comes out to like, it sounds like I did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. You keep on going, and then eventually the cycle starts over again. There are a couple patterns that you can use that will help you get this exercise down. One of the things to remember is that your clicks will alternate between downbeats and upbeats. So the first click is on a number, which is a downbeat, 1, and then you get 1 and 2 and 3 and it's an upbeat. And then the next one's going to be a downbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 2 is the next downbeat. Another pattern to remember is that you're going to hit 1 first, then you have that and. The next downbeat that you could hit is 2. Then you're going to have another upbeat after that. And the next downbeat after that will be 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then eventually it resets and you're back to 1 again for your downbeat click. Practice it with a metronome again, and first just do it with snapping and counting the counts out loud. Once you're able to do that, you can try it on your instrument. Really, any instrument is fine here. You can start by, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just play a 5-note scale like C, D, E, F, G, C, D, E, F, G, C, D. It's hard for me to say. I'll do do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, sol. So once you're able to do a 5-note scale, take one of those notes out and, for instance, just instead of C, D, E, F, G, take out the F and do C, D, E, G, or do, re, mi, sol. And that'll sound like this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and do, re, mi, sol, 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 do. That's it. Sounds harder than it is, but if it's hard, do it slower. Once you can do that, you can also take this further. You can always make it harder by increasing the tempo. You can also make it harder by keeping your neck horizontal for an entire video. That really makes it difficult to do anything. But what you can also do is change the rhythm. So instead of doing eighth notes, do quarter notes. But keep the metronome clicking on every 5 eighth notes. So you still have this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. But instead of counting eighth notes, count quarter notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's counting quarter notes. If you want to make it even more interesting, you can then, instead of just doing eighth notes and eighth notes over again, or quarter notes and quarter notes over again, actually take a melody, sing a melody, and keep the metronome in your click on every 5 eighth notes. And you can do that with a simple melody like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, or something more complicated like a bebop melody or something like that. So that's all I'll say. I think it's a really cool exercise to practice. You can also improvise, by the way. You can turn that metronome on and just practice playing over a blues and have the metronome clicking on every 5 eighth notes. It'll really strengthen your time. It's more of an advanced technique, but if you start it slow, I think you'll be able to get a hang of it. If it's a little bit hard at first, it's totally fine. Just start slow, a little bit at a time, and then increase the tempo and see how it goes. Let me know how everything goes. If you have questions or comments, leave them down below. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this tip. I'm Jeff Schneider. See you soon. Maybelline, May. Adios.